Hey everybody, you know what time it is. It's lunchtime with the Habit Master. I'm your host, Dr. Stephanie Aldrich, and I help people change their bad habits. If you change your habits, you'll change your life. We are going to start a little series on good habits versus bad habits. We're going to kind of think of maybe things that we do every day, both professionally and personally, and are they really good for us to do, or are they kind of keeping us where we're comfortable, where we're not making any dent in the world, where we're not, hitting the goals that we want to hit. So we are going to talk about the first subject today is progress versus maintenance. Progress versus maintenance. So basically, sorry, my hair's all messed up today, but filling and drilling and drilling and filling, we got to wear these, protective caps. And God, why is my chair down so far? We've got to wear these protective caps, so of course, my hair's all messed up. But what I want to talk about today is, our habits that, we all can get into, no matter what, if the economy's booming, if, we feel fit and healthy, if we're young, if we're old, it doesn't really matter, right? But some of these habits we got to get rid of. They are really bad habits, and they're kind of in the way of us, hitting our goals, of doing the things that we want to do in our lives. So the first habit, which I think is a great habit, not just a good habit, it is a fantastic habit to have, is you're making progress. What's the old saying? I'm a work in progress, right? When I hear that, I always know that that person that I'm talking to, is on it. We have the same mindset because they're a work in progress. It's just like perfection, right? You're never going to be perfect at something, but you're going to give a go at it anyway. You're going to try to be the best you can be, right? 3 ways that we're going to talk about to think about the good habit of being in progress. You're going to progress further in your life. So the first thing is, you're in a work in progress if you're increasing your sales or even activities at work. You're not doing the same thing every day. You want to keep improving. You want to, try to keep hitting your goals. You want to try to, be better each and every day. Are you working on your skill sets at work? Are you communicating with your clientele on a regular basis? Are you following up? Are you making sales? Are you increasing inventory? Are you trying to solve problems of current customers, old customers, and possibly current customers? Not everybody knows what you do for a living. So your job is to be a work in progress, to try to get yourself out there, to use social media like what I'm doing now, and to say, hey, I'm here. Hey, this is what I do. Hey, I'm here to help you. I'm here to change your bad habits. I'm here to change your employees' bad habits so that they can create more sales, help the bottom line, help the company do what the company does, right? Or wants to do, okay? Especially in this new economy. If you're not a work in progress and all you're doing is maintenance, then you're never going to go anywhere in life. You're going to keep earning the same amount of money every year. You're going to keep at the same weight personally. Nothing is going to change in your life. You're going to live in the same crappy, apartment or crappy house that you've always done, and it's falling apart and nothing ever changes because you have no money and you're always in a slump and your attitude sucks. That's not a work in progress. It might be a work in progress going down, but we want to talk about a good habit of being a work in progress going up, increasing. It's the law of increase. Everybody wants to improve. That's why we go from babies to adulthood. Our body wants to improve itself. Our body wants to grow. Our body wants to do more things. Our mind needs to be the same way. So what other areas can you think of that you need to increase your activity so that you can be the work in progress? Because that's a great habit to have. And that's what we're talking about today. Good habits versus bad habits. So what other activities can you do personally? You can watch what you're eating. That is an activity that can help your fitness level, can help your health, right? Learning a new recipe that's maybe low carb or, doesn't have a lot of sugar in it or uses a lot of veggies or something like that. It tastes great and that can keep your body strong. Well, that's an activity of progress. You're working on it. Nobody's going to be 100% physically fit, the best you can ever be, right? As we age, obviously, things deteriorate and we start having health issues. Maybe our knee doesn't work as well as it did, so we can't run like we did. Now we got to walk. Now we got to look at other activities. But what are you doing? You have to be actively looking for things to keep you on that scale to progressing, to becoming better, to improving. A second thing you can look at is, are you hitting targets? Very important. You got to measure stuff. You got to put everything in a quantifying, measurable number so that you can see, hey, I'm doing the math. Am I hitting my target? Both at work. You're in sales or everybody's in sales. But are you providing enough service to your customers? You can see very easily by looking at numbers. But what about, maybe a relationship? You can't necessarily measure a relationship, but if you describe the relationship, what do you want out of it? What are you doing with it? How are you progressing towards a better relationship? Are you working on it? Are you communicating better with your partner or your friend? Whatever type of relationship you want, either a loving relationship or just a friendship. Are you, the first one to, make a plan with that other person? Are you always thinking of them? Are you, trying to communicate with them better and in a way that they understand, that you're calm about things if there's a conflict, that you know how to, work around issues and problems that you guys might have? That is progress. That is hitting your target. That is doing something that, is improving the situation, improving your relationship. That's still quantifiable. It's just not necessarily in numbers, but you can measure it in progress towards, how are things going? Are we communicating well? Our relationship's great. We're talking all the time. We're happy. We're making plans. We're trying to build a future together, whether that's friendship or, a loving relationship. Are you hitting your targets? What do you have to do? Do you have to increase any activities so that you can keep progressing? Right? The third way to know if you're in the progression or maintenance phase, good habit versus bad habit, is, are you constantly learning? People get out of school and they say, oh, I don't want to read anymore. I'm done. I hate reading, or I hate doing this, or I hate thinking about this stuff, or I hate doing this particular project, right? Well, hello. That's not a constant life learning. You should be a life student. The only way for you to get better at anything is to continually learn new ideas and strategies that will help you improve not only your professional life, new skill sets, how to follow up with customers, how to handle objections, terms and financing, how to gain customers, follow up with leads, how to communicate with people. That's more of the professional side. How to network with people, how to get them to buy your stuff, how to be persuasive, how to be magnetic so that people want to talk to you, right? That's progress. That's constant learning. There's tons of books and courses and videos and just ideas, articles that are free on the internet. Thank goodness for social media and the internet, where you can pretty much learn anything by watching videos, by watching, modules, training courses, listening, audios, reading through books and articles and blogs. Are you progressing with those skill sets? Or are you maintaining or even declining? You don't give a crap anymore, right? That's not a good attitude. To build a good habit, you have to progress. You have to constantly improve all areas of your life. What about learning how to do, a new hobby? We're kind of cooped up with the whole COVID thing, and we can't necessarily go out and about like we usually would do. But is there anything, a hobby that you can do safely, that you can do in these, trying times? If there is, start doing it. What else do you have to do with yourself? If you're not doing a home project and you're not necessarily, doing some more learning, sorry, I spelled this wrong, constant, start learning something personally. I've been focusing in on doing webinars and learning how to do more video and editing and things like that. To me, it's fun. I'm not a professional at it, but I don't have to be. I'm a professional dentist, right? I need to be really, really good at that. But my hobby is to write and to create different ideas that have impacted my life and simplify them so that they can impact and simplify your life too. So we constantly want to be progressing in life, to improving any area of your life. You need three things. One, you need to make sure you increase your sales and your activities, both personally and professionally. Two, are you hitting your goals? If you are, that means you're improving. That means you're progressing in life. And number three, you have to constantly be learning. If you're constantly learning, you can improve any area of your life, both personally and professionally. So let's say that you're guilty of being in the maintenance phase, right? You're complacent. You're not doing much. You've gained a little COVID weight, right? You're in the maintenance phase. Here are three ways that you know you're in the maintenance phase. One is your plateau. Your flat line. Wait a minute, I didn't even spell that right. Not deplete, plateau. You got the dreaded flat line. There's no activity, right? No activities. Your flat line. Your sales are the same. All your numbers are the same professionally. You see the same amount of people. You talk to the same amount of people, or the same people. There's nobody new. There's, your sales are the same. You work the same hours every week. Like, there's nothing changed. You've reached a plateau. Well, guess what? That's a terrible habit to have. You're never going to do anything or move out of, your crappy house or get a new car or move into a new neighborhood or anything if you're not improving, if you're not increasing your activities, if you're all flatline, you're deadline. You're dead. And nobody's ever going to give you a chance. Nobody's going to give a crap about you. And you're just going to go through life living by someone else's rules. Okay? And that's kind of what I call this area. So this is work in progress. This is world controls you. You play the victim. You blame everybody for, for your issues, right? The man's keeping me down, right? And we've got a lot of that going on in this country right now. Blaming everybody but themselves. Look at yourself. This is a horrible, horrible bad habit that you have, is you're in the maintenance phase. I'm plateauing and I'm allowing the world to control me. A second way to know if you're in the maintenance zone is you're in the comfort zone. You're in the comfort zone. You don't want to leave your house. You don't want to, travel anywhere. You don't want to meet any new people. You don't want a new job. You've had the same job for 20 years and you're not looking to learn anything new. You just want to go to work, get your paycheck, and then come home and sit and watch Netflix or, ball game if they ever decide to start playing again. And you're just satisfied having the white picket fence or, whatever. Drive the same freaking car. That's a terrible habit to have. You're just wasting your life. Why can't you contribute to something? Our communities need us right now, especially right now, to help increase businesses and, help with, community projects and church things and, all the wonderful things that people want to do, but maybe they don't have the resources. They don't have the muscle power. They don't have the money, How can you get out of your comfort zone and learn something new, increase your activities, meet other people, right? A third way that you know that you're in the maintenance phase and you're allowing the world to control you is there's nothing new. No new people. Even your clothes are old. You're wearing the same underwear for the past 10 years. Nothing is new. You make some certain amount of money, you spend a certain amount of money, and that's it. There's no increases anywhere. You're not saving anything. You buy the same dumb stuff. You don't learn anything new. You do everything the same way. You're in your rut, man. You're in your rut. And is that really a great habit to have? I mean, this was so easy for me. It took me literally 3 minutes to think of this episode today. I'm like, progress versus maintenance. Maintenance really is your comfort zone. You're plateauing, and truthfully, most things don't plateau, they just decrease and die. So is that really how you're going to live your life? I know for me, I keep writing all of these books, all this material and stuff, and I love it. I'm working on a project right now. If you guys want to learn how to develop better habits, my mentor, John Pyron, and I are doing a live workshop next Friday, June 12th, between 3 and 5 p.m. We may even go later. I don't know. Click on the link in the description and register. Go on a PC or a Mac and register that way. Join us. It's called The Right Habits at the Right Time. And it's no fluff. Like, I go into a little bit of this stuff, more like mindset kind of thing. But we talk to you hardcore business strategies and personal strategies that you can start implementing on June 12th, as soon as the webinar's over. We're also going to be starting, I think it's an 8-week program, mentor program with John and I, on how to specifically get into more sales, increase your business activity, and all of that can translate into your personal life too. So please, please, please make sure June 12th, register. Go to the description above this video and register on a PC or Mac. Okay? So 3 ways that you know you're in a bad habit of the maintenance zone is 1, you're plateauing, flatline, nothing changes. Same friends, same people, same customers, same sales numbers. You do it the same way every time, same amount of appointments. Like, everything is the same. And guess what? Same activity, same thoughts equals same results. So you're getting the same results. That's a terrible habit to have. You're allowing the world to control you and allowing your life to just fade away until you're dust. Second way is that you are in your comfort zone. You don't want to try anything new. You don't want to, get out of that little area, your little corner of the universe, and you're not exploring anything new. The third thing is nothing's new. You got to have new stuff. You got to learn new things, new skill sets professionally, new people personally and professionally. You got to network. You got to meet new people. So we want to build good habits versus bad habits. So please, please, please write these down. You want to be on the left side today. And that's not political either. But left side today, which is your progression. You want to be improving. Okay? If you guys want to check out other Lunchtime with the Habit Master episodes, be sure to go to iTunes or Spotify. Also, go to my YouTube channel. We're going to be starting I think on Friday, we're going to start a contest to see who wants to win some free money. All you got to do is subscribe to all my feeds. Go Instagram, go YouTube, and Facebook, be a friend, LinkedIn, because you never know where I'm going to be giving out free dough. And I'll let you know that on Friday when we talk about stuff. If you guys want to get a free copy of the habit formula, because especially nowadays with everything that's going on, businesses are hurting, people are, blaming other people, they're hurt, they're desperate, and they need to find a way to be able to control their own lives. Go pick up a free copy of the Habit Formula Life Success Equation at thehabitformulabook.com. That's thehabitformulabook.com. And that's it for me today. Make sure you register for the June 12th workshop. It's going to be amazing. We're going to go off. I've got so much information to share with all the registrants. And obviously sign up for the 8-week mentoring classes. They're going to be amazing. I'm very excited because John has helped me tremendously with my business, and I know he's going to do the same for you. So that's it for me. Thanks for watching, and let's build good habits together. Have you been quarantined? Did you lose your job or close down your business and are desperate for money? What have you been doing with your time? Stop. You're better than that. It's time to kick it into high gear and take some action. But how? There's only 2 things to do right now. Number 1 is survive, and number 2, be recession proof. The fact is, this will happen again. Maybe not the same way, maybe not in the same extent, but everyone will experience hard times at some point. The best thing to do? Be ready. Go to thehabitmaster.com and grab a copy of the Recession Survival Guide. In it, you'll find out how to 1, survive, and 2, be recession proof for the next time. It's only $27, but its value is worth thousands and thousands of dollars. Do you want this again? Then start doing something about it. Go to thehabitmaster.com and grab the Recession Survival Kit right now.